You slept 8 hours. You didn't do anything stressful. And by noon, you're already exhausted, but the moment you sit down to relax, you can't. Your body is tired. Your mind won't slow down. And neither one will fully switch off. You've been told the same things for years. Rest more. Sleep more. Do less. But rest doesn't recharge you anymore, it just leaves you restless. Nothing is wrong with you. Your nervous system is stuck in a state you were never taught to recognize, and no amount of rest on its own can pull you out of it. You've probably heard your body has 2 modes. Fight or flight, alert, tense, ready for anything. And rest and digest, calm, safe, recovering. But there's a third state almost no one talks about. When stress goes on for too long and fighting or running never makes it stop, your body stops trying. It shuts down instead. Scientists call this the dorsal vagal state, a freeze response. It's the same ancient circuit an animal uses when escape feels impossible. It goes still, quiet, and numb, just to survive. You're not in real danger, but your nervous system can't tell the difference. So it leaves you here, halfway between full alert and complete shutdown. Stuck. This is why you feel 2 opposite things at the same time. Exhausted down to your bones. And completely unable to switch off. Tired, but wired. For months, maybe years, your body has been running on stress hormones. Cortisol. Adrenaline. They kept you moving long after you should have stopped. But that system was never designed to run without a break. Eventually, the tank runs low, so you feel drained and heavy. And yet the alarm is still quietly ringing underneath, so you can't relax, no matter how tired you are. Depleted and activated. At the very same time. So you try to rest. You lie on the couch. You take the day off. You finally do nothing. And somehow you feel worse. Here's why. Rest only works when your body actually feels safe. But a nervous system stuck in this state reads stillness itself as a threat. The moment you stop moving, everything you've been outrunning starts to rise to the surface. So instead of softening, your body braces. That restlessness when you sit down, the urge to check your phone, to get up, to do just one more thing, that isn't weakness. It's a body that doesn't yet believe it's allowed to stop. And underneath all of it is something you can't even feel happening. Every second, your nervous system is scanning your surroundings, your body, the faces around you, asking one silent question: am I safe right now? Scientists call this neuroception, detection without perception. It runs far below your conscious mind. And it doesn't wait for a real threat. Old stress, a difficult past, a tense home, even a body that's inflamed and worn down, all of it can register as danger. So your body can stay locked in freeze while your mind keeps insisting that everything is fine. That's why you can't think your way out of this. The alarm was never set by your thoughts, and it won't be switched off by them either. Now here's the part nobody prepares you for. When your nervous system is stuck in freeze, it doesn't look dramatic. It looks like brain fog, numbness, losing whole evenings to your phone. It feels like you should be doing more, and simply, inexplicably, can't. So you fill in the blank with the cruelest word you know. Lazy, unmotivated, broken. But this was never a character flaw. Freeze is a survival state. Your body reached up and pulled the emergency brake to protect you from a load it decided was too heavy to keep carrying. What the world calls laziness is so often a nervous system that has been holding too much for far too long. You were never weak. You were overwhelmed at a level you couldn't even see. So how do you actually come back? Not by resting harder. Not by forcing yourself. But by slowly convincing your body that the danger has passed. A long, slow exhale, longer than your inhale, speaks directly to the vagus nerve and nudges you back toward calm. Gentle movement tells your body the freeze is allowed to end. The calm presence of someone safe can quietly steady you, without a single word. And warmth, sunlight, a slower morning, something familiar, small signals, repeated, that the threat is over. You don't fight your way out of this state. You gently, patiently show your body that it's finally safe to come back. So before you go, let's bring the pieces together. 1. Your exhaustion isn't only tiredness, it's a third nervous system state called freeze, sitting between full alert and total shutdown. 2. That's why you feel tired and wired at the same time, running on empty, with the alarm still switched on. 3. Rest alone doesn't fix it, because a stuck nervous system reads stillness itself as danger. 4. What looks like laziness or brain fog is really protection, a body that's been holding too much for far too long. And 5. The way back isn't force, it's safety. Slow exhales, gentle movement, calm company, and warmth, repeated until your body finally believes the threat has passed. Because your body was never lazy. And it was never broken. It's been stuck in protection this whole time, waiting for the one thing it never got, the message that it is finally safe to rest.